The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So things are underway. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that goes for a shot! It's bounced back off the post. Messi. Koundé. And it's Ødegaard. Now then, the ball's come loose. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, sweet feet. Mbappe. Mbappe! Now, who's going to be first to this? Pedri. For Messi. Nicely weighted ball.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to it. Oh, he's been caught napping! Messi. Messi's cross. Not the most accurate pass. Zico is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Zico. There he goes, motoring forward. Neither side yet able to find the net. Oh, that's a key interception. Mbappe. Now, can they get it? It's Eto'o! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Koundé with the clearance. That's good play. And it's made its way to him. Madrid are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Mbappe, nicely spread. Van Bouten does really well to win the ball there. That is a great pick out. And this is Eto'o. Can he finish? And he's done it! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Nepal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, good spread.
Nepal really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Has a look and plays it forward.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And that is all they have time for.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Nepal looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Costa Curta calmly anticipates. And it's Bellingham. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. It's a really well-measured ball. He's on it, can he get away? He's had a shot! And that's off target.
Madrid certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Van Bouten. Costa Curta. Van Bouten. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Eto'o. Eto'o currently being consciously targeted.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now a sudden chance to counter. Costa Curta. Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Ødegaard. Over to the right flank. Messi. That's tidy. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely spread. That's a sharp pass. Howson. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Mbappe! The Rossi wins the duel this time. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Vinicius Junior. Turns back here, probably the best option. Chiellini. And it's Eto'o. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Mbappe is onto this. He's one-on-one, shot, and a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Substitution on the field, number 11.
Madrid have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Saliba, Howson. And it's Pedri. Here's Guti. Distributed tidily. Messi. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Mbappe. Costa Curta. That's that, the end. Nepal, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Eto'o taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Nepal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things already rolling. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Trent Alexander-Arnold is a key component, particularly in teams that play on the counter. Okay, you have the pace and the overlapping, but add to that his excellent work ethic, deliveries and his willingness to get back and cover. All qualities I really like. And then there's a whole array of flair.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And he's found a way past. It's Eto'o! And a terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
De Jong. Still goalless at the moment. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted. Ibrahimovic clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Eto'o gets flagged offside. Marquinhos, pressing high and with purpose. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Aubameyang. Now it's De Jong. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Depay. Memphis Depay! And he's made sure that's not getting through. Alexander-Arnold with the short one. Looking for the far post. That's a decent clearance. That'll be a throw. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And that has been cleared. Deftly away. Throw in. And here's De Jong. Memphis Depay. Still looking for the first breakthrough, and it is nearly half-time now. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. And he's picked it up out wide. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Onana.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
This is a promising build-up. Well seen, saw that coming. And for the first half, that is that.
Now to all members of the
It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So neither side yet off the mark.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So at the halfway stage, we still have deadlock, the score 0-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now. There's the shot! It's in!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
51 minutes is number 8.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's made its way to him. He's picked his way through. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery.
That's good defensive concentration.
That's gone for a throw-in. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Now here's the delivery. Zico. Just about up to the hour now. Plays a sharp little ball here. Knocks it into space. He's in a great position here. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
He is through here. Bellingham. Oh, such a clever... He's having a pop! That attempt, which in hindsight was probably just beyond him.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 5.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Towering header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Thuram. It's Eto'o! Nearly, but not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Substitution for Manchester United, number 15.
Manchester United making further changes here and in quick succession.
Well, he's going to inject a nice bit of pace into that front line, Peter, so I can see him making those runs in behind.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. Knocks it out wide. De Jong, cross goes in there. Chiellini attempts a clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 21, Vinicius Junior. Coming on to replace him is number 11,
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And it's Rooney. João Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Shevchenko. Diouf. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bellingham. Nicely shaped ball. Diouf.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Ibrahimovic.
If they want...
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Zico picking up the Man of the Match award.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running then. So there he is, Wesley Sneijder, a terrific playmaker.
Yeah, one of the very best to emerge from that legendary Amsterdam production line. An old style...
Oh, good climb! There it is!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chiellini does well to get it back. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, good take in a good area. It's a good run, that. Great timing.
That was a great ball that looked right on the money. Trying to get behind the defence is something that can work well here.
Scholes. And here's Van Basten. Lovely pass, but shapes to shoot! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
De Rossi. Mbappe. And it's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Van Basten.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Ibrahimovic clears it away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. And he's worked it through. He's got away. Zico. Can he finish? Goal! They are right back in business.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And that was very necessary. He's not got that quite right. Now that looks a decent ball. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mbappe has it in a wide position. That's good play. Delivery from Mbappe. And a header! And the header is disappointing in the end.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Now it's Schneider. Vardiol. Chiellini. De Rossi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That's Thuram. Zico. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic! Wonderful from Ibrahimovic! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And the comeback is complete. You just know there is no stopping that.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Madrid leading now.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on? Or even better, can they get another?
And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi. Just past the 40th minute mark. Now it's Schneider. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Zico. He's having a pop! Pinches it off him. Musiala. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Messi. And it's half-time. Madrid have done it in good style. Forced to come from behind, they find themselves in front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Madrid are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1. And we are back on the way. Now it's Van Basten. Musiala. Ibrahimovic. Eto'o. Aimed beyond the defence. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's onside. Great. And he shoots! And a neat finish. It's level again. What a match we have.
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Quite a game this, all square again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Messi. Alexander-Arnold. And here's Aguero. And here's Schneider. And it's Musiala. Chance, surely! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he can clear it away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Can he get away here? Messi. And here's Van Basten. Now it takes a shot! And that is wildly off target. Costa Curta. Eto'o. He's found a way past. Oh, this is a terrific run. The big chance! And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Madrid have their lead. Musiala. Scholes, renowned for his long-range shooting. Half an hour gone in the second half. Very nicely done. Musiala.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Substitution on the field. Number 24, Marco van Basten.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Shevchenko coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Chiellini tries to clear. Musiala chasing after it. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tries to play it through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lovely feet. Crosses it in here. And he's there to clear it. And it's Scholes. Mbappe.
This is the time you need that pace.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham. Madrid do have a chance. And that will be the final act. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Ibrahimovic. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. We are, of course, at the future Nou Camp. Given a new look after 4 years of renovations, it is bigger, better, and ever more beautiful. We are just getting started. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Nicely weighted ball, and he's certainly onside here. No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now that's well seen too. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Eto'o. Now has he got the beating of his marker here? Bellingham, driving through the middle. That's a sharp pass. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! Goal! That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Madrid have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, this is intriguing.
Rice finding himself in space. Vinicius Junior going face-to-face with his great rival. He's having a hit! Thuram getting this one clear. He's in a great position here. He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can...
And the referee says that is that for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Well, Jim, they've both had their moments.
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Madrid are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time. That's a shade optimistic. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Mbappe looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Madrid do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change.
Can he finish? That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Vinicius Junior, Bellingham wins the duel this time. Some good work on the right flank here. Out of play for a goal kick. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. More and more pressure on the ball here. Vinicius Junior. It's Ferdinand. Cordoba. And it's Van Dijk. Lavia, who's set up one goal so far.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Costa Curta producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Tries to play it through. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And it's Lavia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Picked out brilliantly. Well, that's an excellent interception.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ferdinand. And that is as much time as there will be. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that...
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. So the orchestra tunes, the patrons take their seats. The curtain is about to rise at the Theatre of Dreams once more. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Well, we have here, Jim, a player who is just so easy on the eye, the mesmerising Dennis Bergkamp.
Well, he's a player who inspired a whole generation with his unique approach to the game, the creativity, the elegance, the artistry. There's never been anything like him.
A genuine one-off. Messi. That's a good ball out wide. That is good strength. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Mbappe. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Tries to dink it through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And here's Ibrahimovic. He's big. Eto'o! Oh, it's come off the upright. And he can thump it away. Delivers the ball. Tacho is there and he can get that clear. Ibrahimovic gets flagged offside. No goals as yet. And it's been... Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! The great Ukrainian goal machine! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And Brazil take the lead.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Brazil have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Costa Curta. Eto'o. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Shevchenko.
Brazil really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Could move up a gear here. Cruyff. And here's Bellingham. Is there shapes to shoot?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
He's having a pop! Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Eto'o. There's the header! Caught offside that time. Konate, and that brings the first half to a close. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Madrid come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming. because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Back on the way then.
Madrid can...
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he's straight offside. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. Knocks it into space.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe wriggles his way through. Very nicely done. Madrid have a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
And he's taking no chances there. Great defending, strong and determined. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And it's Bergkamp. Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do... Tries one from range! And he has kept it out somehow!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Substitution for Brazil, number 22.
Brazil can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in, towering header! And he's stuck it away! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Brazil are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now.
It's Ibrahimovic!
Substitution for Brazil, number 14, Andrei Shevchenko. Coming on to replace him is number 21,
Bellingham.
Benjamin Sesko.
And a header! Modric. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Grimaldo. Modric plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Šeško! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's been caught napping. A corner it is then. Cruyff with the clearance. Burmo. And the ball is out of play. Rodri. Van Bouten. It's Cruyff. Costa Curta.
6 added minutes have been indicated.
And here's Eto'o. Can he get on the end of it? Cruyff! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And it's in. Deep, deep into injury time. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Madrid are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Forlan getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Madrid give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset...
And that is as far as it goes. Madrid were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways, but in the end they fell just short. Effort unrewarded.
And we come to you now with a quick...
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there and he expects them to be met. No rest for that defence.
Shevchenko receives it in a good position here. Thuram. Cruyff. And he's got away from him. And here's Bellingham. Bellingham makes a dash for it. Bellingham! That's another chance. They've scored! And there is your opener. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, you might think I'm being a bit harsh, Peter, but I just can't help the feeling that the keeper should have done a better job. Full stop.
Samuel Eto'o. Samuel Eto'o.
Inter Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Alexander-Arnold. Quarter of an hour played. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Pacho looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, that's fabulous. Messi going face to face with his great rival. And this is Rooney. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's in, and the shot! And that's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's picked his way through. Thuram drives forward on the overlap. Shot, surely! Rooney. So what can they make of this? Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Pacho, and that has been slung wide. And it's Çalhanoğlu for Royce. Nuno Mendes tries to pass it through, and this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Madrid looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He is through here, and the shot! Relentless, just relentless. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Three 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And here's Royce. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
And this is Rooney.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Driving forward. Now, what about a counter-attack? And it's half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Madrid are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. So straight into the second half. That's a throw. It's Gerrard! He's kept it out just.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Mendes with the short one. And that is masterful defending. Madrid are looking to go forward now. That ball looks a good one. Mbappe! Look at the big chance! A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
There's the header! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
A header! And a neat finish! They will take that. They are absolutely ripping it up.
After 61 minutes in.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Madrid are having a ball here. Nuno Mendes. Royce will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Chiellini. Thuram has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's Van Basten. Van Dijk. Pacho. Van Dijk. Calhanoglu. Now it's Messi. Shevchenko. Rooney. That's a lovely, neat pass. Bellingham has created 1 goal already. Alexander-Arnold kept his eye on it, and he's there. And it's Messi. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Messi. Rodri. That is good strength. To Chiellini. Rodri. Van Dijk makes the interception. Calhanoglu. Now it's Shevchenko. The final 5 minutes. And here's Royce. Nuno Mendes. He's got away. Delivered low. Cleared away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
Have been indicated.
Gerrard. And we're done. Madrid, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the left.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures. 80,000 it holds. So things are underway. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this one is pretty easy. It's got to be Aguero. How do you contain someone with the speed of movement, technical strength and finishing ability that he possesses? All I'm saying is that I'm glad it's not me trying to stop him.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. Played with finesse. Van Bouten can clear it away. Ball in towards towering head. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Batistuta. Alvarez. Rodri was in no mood for any of that. Bellingham. Good purposeful running this. Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
And it's Thuram. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. That's a sharp pass. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Oh, cracking. Cruyff! It's in! And there is your opener. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, this will present the manager with a few...
And Batistuta! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Rafinha. And the ball's come loose here. Driven in.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
And that's too far for anyone. Bellingham, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Batistuta, and he cuts out the supply. Good running, strong and purposeful.
Madrid can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. Oh, beautifully shaped. Mbappe! And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Madrid, with the game's only breakthrough, it's 1-0. And so the action is resumed. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of... Can he finish? I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Rodri, very much a man of this moment. Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! A finish right from the top drawer! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, that's great disguise he got on that finish too. Just toying with the defence, making them guess the wrong thing to do. Made him look a bit silly, Peter.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
And no, that was never going to make it.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
Bellingham. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's fabulous. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well timed, excellent interception. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Cruyff, looking for the run. He is just... Oh, he's having a go! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Bellingham. Camavinga does really well to win the ball there.
Substitution for Argentina, number 20, Julian Alvarez. Coming on the field is number 15.
And he's managed to gift it back. Memphis Depay just eases him off the ball. Driving on and making good progress. And this is Ibrahimovic. Great chance! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes.
After 76 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Argentina, number 13, Rafinha.
Argentina have opted to make another change here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Madrid find a position of real... Ibrahimovic! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Substitution for Argentina, number 22, Eduardo Camavinga. Coming on the field is number 11, Fabian Ruiz.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Good ball, good take. Chance, surely! Oh, good-looking ball. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Forlan.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
There will be 5 minutes at a time.
Mbappe. Now it's Cruyff. Spread out to the left. Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. Mbappe! Off the post! And that's a sharp finish. They are playing them off the park.
Number 5, Jude
Bellingham at his razor-sharp best there.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Madrid can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Ibrahimovic voted...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Madrid do have the look of a team with genuine ambition. Already on the cusp of promotion, they are looking to make a statement here. We are more than ready. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. Madrid with just one principal objective. 90 minutes of action against opponents who will not give way. Looking for options for movement. That wasn't the greatest of balls. And it's Cruyff. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence.
Well, this fellow, Giorgio Chiellini, Peter, is one of the game's great thinkers.
Yeah, in both an academic and a footballing sense, of course.
Yeah, and I think he'll prove key if they're looking to play on the break here. You won't get many players who are better than him in terms of ball winning, and it's all going to be about how quickly they...
He's having a pop! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Cleared away. Madrid are looking to go forward now. Saliba, that's headed upfield. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. Decent chance! We've got a goal! It is another glorious moment for a man at his most glorious.
After 23 minutes in, number 19.
Everyone waited for the cross, but he had other ideas.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Madrid penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, he's been caught napping. Looking to play him in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Driving forward. Cruyff. He's had a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Oh, that's nice. Costa Curta. Ambitious ball here. He's found space here. Mbappe, with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
Not a hint of offside here. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Madrid just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. The second half is up and running. Madrid currently ahead by the smallest of margins. Now it's Eto'o. Mbappe, shot, great chance! He's got a goal! And this is getting better and better. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
It's a promising position. Has to go back here. It's Ibrahimovic! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
After 58 minutes
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Madrid find a position of real strength now.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Madrid have hit a quick-fire double here. Played into space.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. Chance! And he's heaved it away. Has a look up and delivers.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
And it's Shevchenko. Messi. And he's had it nicked away. Ibrahimovic being watched hawkishly here.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Engages and forces him off the ball. De Bruyne. Good running, strong and purposeful. Shevchenko. And he's taking no chances there.
substitution on the field. Number 7, Shinji Ono. Number 22, Lionel Messi. Coming on the field.
Shevchenko!
Number 18.
It's hit the crossbar.
Number 8.
The cutback, brilliantly cut out. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Oh, perfectly measured that. Cruyff. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Has a look and plays it forward. Aubameyang might just make this. Chiellini. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Now it's Cruyff. He's in a great position here. Back when it goes. He's having a shot! Oh, this looks sharp.
Well,
and that will be the final act. Madrid have done it. A promotion sealed with a win. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of the sternest tests they have faced as a team. Promotion. And you have to give full credit for the way everyone responded to this. They knew how big this was, how much it meant to the team, and went and got it in the best way possible. Now comes the dip.
So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. So it feels like a pretty special occasion here in the capital, a bustling scene in the north of the great city of London, and a venue here which has housed some of the game's glitterati since 2006. Well, we're on the way. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He's like a combination of a number 8 and a number 6. Great defensively, very aggressive too in going after the ball. But he's also a very neat dribbler, so not the type to...
Ibrahimovic! It's bounced back off the post. Showing good feet.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Mbappe. No, that's been intercepted. Eto'o. It's Eto'o! And needless to say, that deserved better.
well, it goes to show you there's a lot you can do if you have willing runners like that. You'll always get that chance. And it's quite direct from them. It's actually quite long from back to front.
Rice. So we're still where we started right now. Mbappe. Costa Curta. Nicely shaped ball. Now this could be a chance. Flings in across. Rooney with a reputation for taking on any shot. Now it's Rice. Now it's Rooney. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's been slit through. Oh, good effort! Goal! Sporting! And there is your opener. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Sporting have taken the lead.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition.
Ibrahimovic! Off the post! He doesn't look too happy with that.
I think his reaction says everything there, Peter. Just a fraction inside. That's all he needed to be.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That is good alertness. Thuram is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to pass it through. He's on it, can he get away? He's rising! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited.
And the shot! Oh, it's come loose. And he's really put himself on the line here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence.
That's going in strongly.
Cruyff. Mbappe. And it's Thuram.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's having a pop! Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! And that is indeed the final act. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half, Peter. What a half. It really has had a bit of everything. Two sides going tooth and nail, trying to win this from the off. If only all games could serve this up.
Madrid are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. The second half is up and running. Great vision. Chips it through. Forlan has it in a wide position. Towering header! Oh, split-second reaction.
Ibrahimovic is offering a wry smile there.
Now it's Rooney. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Madrid come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Mbappe going forward. Cruyff. He's onside. And a chance! And it's in! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. The angle was unkind, but he has hit the spot.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
And it's Gerrard. Threads one in. Now there's a fight. Decent chance! Oh, good-looking ball.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Goes looking wide.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Great chance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Forlan. And here's Ibrahimovic. It's Ibrahimovic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Sporting are looking to go forward now. Madrid perhaps contemplating their next change here. Alexander-Arnold for Rice. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rice. Bellingham. Rodri. Now it's Forlan.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Mbappe wants to run onto this. Ibrahimovic is onto this. Sporting can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Now it's Haaland. Now it's Forlan. It's a promising position. Forlan. Oh, it's a great ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Substitution for Sporting, number 22, Lionel Messi. Number 4, Steven Gerrard.
Bellingham.
Coming on the field,
Fermin.
number 6, Yaman Musiala.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, just skips past his man.
And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. You know, it would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Now it's Haaland. Thuram. And we're done. Madrid have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Mbappe taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. What a turnaround. Victory from the jaws of defeat. Enjoy that, Jim.
They've taken advantage of some complacency, Peter, but if you're offered a chance to do that, then you've got to be ready to pounce.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
A little bias on my part, but Trent Alexander-Arnold is one of the greatest fullbacks around, certainly when it comes to attacking creativity. So naturally, you'll be bound to see him in the final third, where he can get the very best out of his strengths.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. It's Ibrahimovic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And this is Ibrahimovic! Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
Rice gets it away. Cruyff plays it across, and that is expertly dealt with. And he's quick to snatch it back. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Look at the space here. Goes down, but nothing given.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Turns back here, probably the best option. And it's James Rodriguez. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. And here's Ibrahimovic. Alexander-Arnold clears it away. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Great chance! Goal! It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Listen, no one was expecting a shot from there. That's quite outrageous.
Madrid have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Now it's Cruyff. Tries to dink it through. Ibrahimovic! A real chance and a real let-off.
Well, the way he set himself up was just so clever. No wonder he's disappointed.
James. Spence.
Madrid really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Mbappe, never out of the action for very long. Ah, lovely feet. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Japan do have a chance to counter here. And it's James Rodriguez. Spence. And the referee has blown for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Madrid come in leading by just the odd goal.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Madrid have played well here and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. Back on the way then.
Madrid can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Costa Curta. Cruyff. And Cruyff! And he has produced there the crispest of hits.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Thuram. Bellingham. And it's Ibrahimovic. Madrid are still that goal to the good. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Cruyff really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Now it's Aguero. Spence gets flagged offside.
Japan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
The pass has gone astray. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Ibrahimovic was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Bellingham, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Bellingham, Cruyff, goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough they'll get another break.
In towards the backs, he leaps for it! Oh, what has happened here? And again! No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Costa Curta. Looking to play him in. Now it's Mbappe. That is lovely. And here's Eto'o. That has been slung wide. Incoming delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Kubo. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Knocks it into space. Aguero providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, shooting chance!
What an absolute shame. The composure and imagination to set himself free. He should be locked up after that.
Substitution for Japan, number 11. Coming on to
Final
replace
checks on the
him is
touchline.
number
A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's about time, I think.
Luis Suarez! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Mbappe running at top gear.
have been indicated.
Gerrard. There will be 4 extra minutes. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's a sharp pass. Now it's Mbappe. Great defending, strong and determined. And there goes the final whistle. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Cruyff claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Madrid definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.